Superfoods in your kitchen which may save your life. Honey. Honey is about as basic as it gets. We all remember our mothers telling us to take a spoon of honey because it's good for health, and as it usually happens, Mom was right. Honey possesses a wide range of really beneficial effects, which includes antibacterial, antifungal, reduces cough and respiratory irritation, regulates blood sugar levels, improves sleep quality, helps the blood, good for burns, good for cuts. So let's take a closer look at some of these significant benefits. Honey as an antibacterial, antifungal. Honey promotes antibody production, which in turn helps to fight infection. Also, honey helps to treat wounds. In one study of 59 leg ulcer patients, only around 20% of them responded well to allopathic medication. Out of the other 47 who did not respond well, they were put on honey treatment. And interestingly, out of the 47 who used honey to treat their leg ulcer problem, 46 out of the 47 responded well. So honey is an amazing antibacterial agent and can be used on cuts and wounds. Honey helps sugar levels in the blood. There is some confusion over the topic of honey and blood sugar levels, with some people feeling it is bad for sugar levels, while others feeling that it helps sugar levels. In actual fact, honey is a sugar. Each 100-gram bottle of honey contains 80% sugar. However, whereas highly processed white sugar results in strong insulin spikes, honey, which is approximately 30% glucose, 40% fructose, and 10% other sugars, mainly maltose, results in a slower absorption of food into the body. Fructose is the sugar which we find in fruits and is seen as being healthier than processed white sugar. As for glucose, well, glucose is an exact copy of the sugar which the body uses to power itself. When we eat carbohydrates, the body breaks down the carbohydrates until only glucose remains. Our brains, by the way, consume 70% of all the glucose in our bodies. While honey is a sugar, it is this quality which honey possesses, this higher quality of sugar, which results in a slower absorption into the body. In a study of a 20-gram intake of sucrose versus glucose versus honey, they noted that honey has the lowest level of sugar spike in the blood. So honey is a far better source of sugar than white processed sugar. However, it is a sugar, and if diabetic, too much is a bad thing. So we should take sugar on a daily basis, but we should make sure that we're not taking too much sugar if we're diabetic. Honey helps to reduce respiratory problems. Probably the most famous trait which honey possesses is its ability to combat coughs and sore throats. This is obvious because honey is a trickly substance which coats the throat and the esophagus with a slimy coating, which in turn has a soothing effect. This is obviously a good thing because it helps to reduce the amount of allopathic medicines which we take when we have a respiratory infection or sore throat. Also, when we compare honey against, say, cough medicine, for example, cough medicine has very little effect as the cough syrup very rapidly dissipates. Whereas with honey, because it is so sticky that it remains in place for a long time, it acts as a cough and sore throat depressant for a longer time. Which leads on to another interesting point. Taking honey before going to bed helps young children to sleep. If you have a child who finds it difficult to sleep, give them a tablespoon of honey just before going to bed and see if it has a positive effect. Possibly the reason for this might tie in with the sticky, soothing nature of honey. When we take it just before going to bed and lie in bed, the soothing effect on sore throat is noticeable, not only in its power but also in its duration. Furthermore, it is a psychologically boosting effect, a feeling of warmth and reassurance, and possibly this is why children sleep better after taking honey. The soothing nature of honey, however, is not simply psychological or connected to its sticky nature. In a study assessing the effects of honey on 4 different types of bacteria, They noted that honey made a significant effect on all 4 types of bacteria. So honey doesn't just feel like it's helping with our colds and coughs, it actually is helping to fight off bacterial infections of the respiratory tract. Furthermore, it's symptom-free, with the only contraindication to watch out for being to avoid giving honey to children under 1 year of age, as there is a possibility of giving them botulism because their immune systems are very weak. Honey from a complementary point of view. When we take a look at honey from a traditional Chinese medical perspective, we note that honey is sweet and neutral in nature, and consequently it lubricates and nourishes the inner organs of the body, in particular the lung, the large intestine, the stomach and the spleen channels. These channels move subtle energy, qi, around the body, which in turn boosts their health in so many ways. Honey boosts the functioning of the stomach and spleen energy, which improves appetite, reduces pain and boosts energy levels. It lubricates the lungs and intestines, thus reducing cough and relieving constipation. It detoxifies the body and also reduces heat in the body, which in turn has a nurturing effect. In summary, from a Chinese medical perspective, honey is a tonic in that it helps to build up the body from the inside. Honey is in every home, and yet we tend to take it for granted. Honey is a fantastic tonic, and it helps with respiratory infections and sore throats. It keeps our children sleeping soundly, and it makes for a good alternative to white sugar as a sweetener. A final consideration when using honey is to use a good quality honey, as most of the off-the-shelf honeys which you find in the supermarket are usually low quality. They still work well, but might not be as effective as a good quality honey. Usually the darker the honey, the better, so always look for a dark bottle of honey where possible. Also, there are some great honeys available in health food stores, but oftentimes so great they're really expensive. Honeycomb, for example, as in the actual honeycomb, is great, but it won't keep longer than a couple of days. So in a nutshell, eat the best quality honey that you can afford on a budget, because you have to take it on a regular basis if you want the health benefits. Honey is one of those foods which should be a part of everyone's diet if they're interested in maintaining their health. So honey, along with other really healthy natural foods, should be taken really on a daily basis. The other particularly useful ones, famously common ones, are ginger, garlic and lemon. So really we should take honey, ginger, garlic and lemon on a daily basis, and it's a balancing act with honey of getting a good quality honey, but something we should afford because we need to take it every day in order to get the benefits. So do try your best, get yourself down to your local health food store or supermarket and buy yourself some honey. Higher quality is better, but even if it's not so high quality, at least get some honey into you because it really is a superfood in your kitchen. Okay, thanks for dropping by and have a nice day, and talk to you again next time.